Giving so much importance on Srila Prabhupada's teaching. Someone may ask this question. I said, more society will degrade, people will develop more attraction towards Krishna consciousness. Like when everywhere darkness, we are searching for sun. So now in material world, everywhere darkness, and ISKCON is just like the sun. One thing, if they are my followers, then follower will degrade. And this person will also degrade. Like how everything is going on? Why thousands of devotees are coming? Because Srila Prabhupada's potency is still working. For tolerance, one thing is required. Only if you always focus on your higher purpose, then you can tolerate.
That was an amazing class that we have received from you today. So, Srila Prabhupada Connection Mayapur offers programs, courses, and uplifting spiritual activities for children, youth, and the community here. So, how do you view the importance of this mission? And would you like to share a few encouraging words for this initiative?
Yeah, for everyone, Srila Prabhupada's teaching is for everyone. And because our vision towards living entities, or he's man, he's woman, he's a common man, he's a businessman, he's a professor, he's an educated person. But Sadhu's teachings is for soul. And special for nourishment of the soul, Sadhu descended here by Krishna's mercy. And he manifested deities, he manifested Dham, he manifested like this philosophical, like Prabhupada's teachings. Someone may ask this question, okay, Prabhupada have also Guru, we had also Guru, previous Acharyas are there. So why we are giving so much importance on Srila Prabhupada's teaching? Someone may ask this question. According to the living entities, according to the condition, present condition, Krishna and all Acharyas, they empower sadhu. So someone may be like a community member, someone may be a small kid, someone may be a student, someone may be a householder, but he have to follow the present Acharya, Yugacharya. So Prabhupada is Yugacharya. So his principles, according to our level, we have to accept his principles because it is very important. We cannot avoid just by comparing with Shastra or just by following the previous Acharyas because our condition is different. So in present age, Prabhupada's teaching most important for us, for everyone, for brahmacharis, for sannyasis, for community members, for students. So because Krishna's mercy, potency is with Prabhupada. Therefore, absolutely we have to accept. Not by considering from intellectual side, from logical side, from philosophical side. No. We can't calculate Srila Prabhupada's teachings from different sides. Only absolutely we have to accept. Like Krishna's teachings. That is our guideline.
Beautiful. And how can we ensure that future generations feel Srila Prabhupada's presence and not just merely hear about them?
No, I have hope, this hope because as Srila Prabhupada said, more society will degrade, people will develop more attraction towards Krishna consciousness. And in India especially, in West, we had this experience, but in India, this is not going on. After this communication became very fast, this internet came.
Yeah.
Most of the young generation, even family members, they had experiences about this, how this materialism is creating problem in your life. And I used to say, like when everywhere darkness, we are searching for sun. So now in material world, everywhere darkness, and ISKCON is just like the sun. Why? Because Prabhupada, like when we are offering some gift to someone, we packed so many items, nicely packed, and we offer. Then he open, then it is an amazing thing for him because everything is there. And Prabhupada gives everything.
Yeah.
For an educated person, for a scientist, for a farmer. Not only philosophy, practical life, prasadam, and most important thing is shelter. Sadhu is not only, Prabhupada is not only giving mantra and philosophy and some space, but shelter. Shelter for a soul. How can a soul get shelter? Krishna is there, prasadam is there, philosophy is there, sadhu is there, association is there, holy name is there, dham is there. So it is very important. In future generation, not only they will hear Prabhupada, practically there is no other way than Prabhupada's shelter. Because everything is here. everything is.
Talking about future generation, many modern youths are practicing spiritual life these days, yet they must remain constantly engaged with material world, be it for their careers, education, or social interactions. So how can they continue advancing spiritually without being influenced by the material consciousness?
Yeah, like young generation, because they're they had experience, and they are also experiencing now by comparing this uh, societies, comparing even sometimes devotees. Oh, what will happen if I don't have a good future? Then in future I will struggle. Even I will become devotee, I cannot earn something, no one will care me. This thought is coming. But actually, when Prabhupada went to West, this is Prabhupada's direct philosophy. Prabhupada never give inspiration to his followers. You should earn money, then you serve Krishna. Prabhupada first give priority, serve Krishna. Serve Krishna. But sometimes it is not practical for the newcomers. So, therefore, this is at least the Prabhupada's followers, this young generation, they are creating base, spiritual base, like student base, like even some temples, they have some base. And after all, we have a scope for their future because now, like some community, some young boys, even someone is very, he want money, but he don't want to work in outside. So now our devotees, they're opening like IT sector. In America, I saw one devotee, he's only giving engagement to devotees. Your IT devotees no need to work outside, work in my company. So this is my idea. Most of the time I'm focusing like that, like to save Grest life, to save student life. Our devotees, those are very wealthy devotees, they have some Lakshmi, they should open something. They should open some factories, they should open some industries, so that devotees can perform some spiritual service very nicely, spiritual duties very nicely. Sometimes they can earn something. But it should be based on Prabhupada's guideline. If they will work outside, and they can't focus on Srila Prabhupada's principles, especially morning chanting, hearing Bhagavatam. But if a devotee will arrange some, open some organizations or arrange some income source, that is very helpful for our devotees.
So good direction. Thank you, Maharaj. How can we help every new devotees, as you said, develop a deep and personal connection with Srila Prabhupada?
Yeah, therefore, how new devotees are coming? New devotees are coming through our preachers. So our preacher must have this qualification. First one, they should be very loyal to Srila Prabhupada. They should not worry about their own position. Yeah. Most of the time, preacher is worried about his position. How much follower I have, in which temple, where is my base, what is my future. So therefore, he is ready to collect his followers. We are not, actually our process, even Guruship, is not to collect followers. We are collecting followers for Srila Prabhupada. They are Yogacharya's followers, they are not our followers. When someone thinks they are my followers, then follower will degrade. Yeah. And this person will also degrade. So mood is that we are collecting, whatever we are collecting, it is for Parampara Acharyas. And we are offering this thing to Srila Prabhupada. So therefore, it is very important for the preachers, because newcomers are coming through preachers. Preachers should read Srila Prabhupada books very nicely and should pray to Srila Prabhupada very especially. They should pray, worship, like worshipful object. If Acharya will not be our worshipful object, philosophy will become dry. Only we can preach, we can attract so many people, but practical we don't have such loyalty towards Acharya. He will save my life, he is my everything, he is just like my shadow, he is always in my back. Srila Prabhupada is there, he is the future of ISKCON. Like today we are discussing, within the point, there is so many nasty things are there, but lotus is there. So within ISKCON, if someone materially, even spiritually, sometimes we are considering different sides. This is happening in GBC, this is happening in temple, this is happening in this. But how everything is going on? Why thousands of devotees are coming? Because Srila Prabhupada's potency is still working. Therefore, preacher have to realize what I am performing, how these devotees are coming. It is only Srila Prabhupada's blessing. If you give credit to Acharyas and develop loyalty, then everything will settle in your spiritual life. The new devotees, they will develop nourishment in their spiritual life.
One topic which came recently about tolerance. So Srila Prabhupada taught that we must learn to tolerate. What are the practical ways we can cultivate tolerance in our daily lives to advance spiritually?
Yeah. So why people used to tolerate? We used to discuss this about tolerance because everyone uh, don't have same capacity to tolerate something.
Yeah.
So what is meaning of tolerance? Tolerance means, so when some situation, problematic situation is coming, you have to balance your mind, your intelligence, you have to become balanced. But it is not in our hand. Mind is agitating, situation is agitating. So always, you can say a family person, like a householder, like husband and wife, they have son and daughter. Whenever you see they have son and daughter means they are tolerating. Without, because they tolerate so much, therefore one son is there, one daughter is there. Whenever you find like yourself or someone is there, he's a married person, he's established in society, it means his father mother tolerate so many things. Therefore his son is now a doctor or a officer or a married person. So like this, the trees, they're tolerating, therefore they are giving fruit and flower. So for tolerance, one thing is required. Only if you always focus on your higher purpose, then you can tolerate. Our higher purpose is how to receive blessings from Sadhu and Guru, Srila Prabhupada, from Krishna. So unless we tolerate, we will give up Krishna consciousness. But our higher purpose is to please Srila Prabhupada. When you focus on that, then you can cooperate with everyone. And that quality we can develop when we follow the principles of Acharyas. Especially like our Gurudev used to say, how can you tolerate? If you chant nicely, then Krishna will give you patience. And Prabhupada said something, focus on your sadhana, chant 16 rounds. So higher purpose is how to receive mercy from Acharyas. Otherwise, in which position we may be, our life is not set without receiving mercy from Acharyas. So then we can tolerate. Only we have to focus on one thing, how in this life I can receive little mercy from a pure devotee like Srila Prabhupada. For that purpose only you have to tolerate. Even some social problem is there, suicide problem, organization problem, health problem, whatever it may be, we have to tolerate.
Thank you so much, Maharaj. One last question I would like to ask, that you have been part of our programs, Srila Prabhupada Connect Days, and we would be very grateful for your advice or guidance you may have to help us improve the events we are doing.
Yeah, I can say to, last year I also here, this is not my advice, this is my request to, so before, maybe before Gaur Purnima, like most of the devotees, they already left.
Yeah.
To their centers because they want to observe Gaur Purnima day.
Yeah.
Maybe before Parikrama, or we have to make a special day where, and we have to invite also all ISKCON temples president. Please, you send some senior devotees.
Yeah.
From every temple, if 10 devotees will come, in India we have many centers.
Yeah.
Because it is very important to hear about Srila Prabhupada. Then we can invite Srila Prabhupada disciples. Then, because we can speak some philosophy, our according to our connection with Srila Prabhupada, but they are like practical son and daughters of Srila Prabhupada. And this is headquarter and such a nice environment is there, Gaur Purnima. So find out a suitable date, even this date, but we have to request to all ISKCON leaders, especially presidents, please you send some sincere and some devotees, so that we can get a, because this is such a important program, our founder Acharya's program. Yeah. If you don't find so many devotees, we can observe very, with festive mood we should observe.
Yeah.
So this is my request. We may communicate nicely with all the presidents. They should send some devotees. Some devotees should be here, and we may request to Srila Prabhupada's disciples. Some every year special, they should come. They can narrate some Prabhupada's stories. Then it is our duty to hear how Prabhupada is very compassionate, how he is very merciful, how he is very powerful. We cannot compare anyone with Srila Prabhupada. So then someone will focus. Like many stars are there, but why our eye is always first going towards moon? Many devotees may be there, but one pure devotee is there means first our focus will be with Srila Prabhupada. So please communicate very nicely and request to all the temple presidents, like senior devotee, they should stay here. So then we can make a nice atmosphere for these devotees, because communication is very fast. If we communicate nicely, we can post in YouTube, and everyone can know about Srila Prabhupada's this.
Thank you, Maharaj, for this important feedback. We have already been working on this.
Yeah,
So the ICC team is behind us now.
yeah, thank you.
So maybe, hopefully, we'll have a program in July. We are still confirming the dates. So if we can have you also,
Yeah.
we'll write you personally. But thank you so much again, man.
Right.